There's nothing I hate more in politics than gaslighters. Recently, I saw this really bizarre video where you had a former Tory mayor gaslight you, the audience, in saying that anyone who voted for these pro Gaza, pro Palestinian rights, independent MPs did so for sectarian reasons, for reasons other than the reasons that are very clearly indicated by voters when you actually ask them.
Andy, you're uniquely placed to talk about the issue the Labour Party felt with certain constituents in the Midlands, where
Yes,
there's quite a sectarian vote. I speak
yes,
to the Go
yeah.
ahead, and indeed, one Labour in East Midlands. I'm sorry, Jonathan Ashworth lost there, and people in the West Midlands came very close to losing their seats.
Well, Khalid Mahmood lost in Birmingham Perry-Barr.
Sorry, of course, yeah.
And of course, the Labour
Justice Minister came damn
close, 3,000 majority in Ladywood. It was 30,000. So an
So talk to me about
incredible.
the West Mids.
Well, I think this is an alarming feature, actually. So our politics has been devoid of faith-based politics forever, really, and we see it coming back. And so I do not think that is a good thing at all. Politics should be utterly secular.
This is a gaslighting talking point because obviously Palestinian human rights should be at the forefront of our minds, and it should be at the forefront irrespective of what religion you are, what background you are. And he's saying that people are doing so, people are voting for pro-Palestinian independent MPs or just generally ousting Labour or Conservative MPs, doing so for religious sectarian reasons and causing a division in society. Well, it might be news to these people, but we live in a democracy. And the democracy should be, whatever, party you belong to should be beholden to democracy rather than democracy being beholden to the party. It's a very bizarre argument that I'm seeing in that they are trying to, create these arguments that are, essentially dog whistles to the far right in saying that, there's a creeping division. But really, people are voting based on not necessarily religious reasons, but for reasons that we should all vote for, which are for reasons of our conscience, of our morality. People are voting for pro-Palestinian MPs, not because of the fact that they share the same religion, but because it just so happens that they are, their empathy, the radius of their empathy is closer because of course, that people who may be of Muslim background may see this stuff more evidently, more regularly because of the fact that it's shared within their community, and therefore they are voting for the right reasons. Whereas people may not know about what's going on, the videos that are coming out day after day after day. It's not causation that they're doing so because of the fact that they're Muslim. It's correlation because they have access to the information. So it's complete gaslighting, and I would say it's racism too, because I'm not Muslim, but I think it's how the establishment is treating the Palestinians differently to how other victims are being treated, such as the Ukrainians, is like light and day. It's complete. The only way you could accept that is because you think that Palestinians are somehow lesser human beings. So no, it's not for sectarian reasons. If anything, it's a self-report. It tells me that people like this Andy Street fella or other Labour MPs, they're doing it because they don't consider Palestinians as human beings, and the only reason you would care about Palestinian people is if you somehow share some identity with them. Otherwise, they can be discarded, which is racism in a nutshell, and it's a self-report. Well, we're going to see more of this in the future. So and it really, it's the purest example of gaslighting. And I'm going to do more videos on this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That'd be very much appreciated. I'm going to do another. I might do some response videos to actual, to these demons because we are seeing this come out more and more, and they do see the the rise of humanitarian sentiments, and the rise of a desire for Palestinian rights, and they're trying to gaslight the audience. And so it's necessary that we do speak up about this. But yeah, if you like this video, please like and comment your thoughts. That'd be very much appreciated.